Paul Damon, Donald Monaco. The coach was Jim Christensen and Terry Lentz. And we went, as usual, we went out and scouted the area. Those cliffs you see in the background, it just goes straight down to about 60 feet, and then it breaks off another ledge to about 80, and then on down to 100. So we were diving well over 100 feet. This is the cardinal of the island of Malta, the head of the church, and the parade prior to the competition. All teams represented. I think we had 32 teams in the meet from Yugoslavia. You can Spain, Estados Unidos, Greece, just every team. That's yours truly there in the crutches. Poland, Monaco, Portugal, every country was represented. Some fine divers. France. This was the palace on Malta, the Palacio, where the governor lived. And we had, along with us was Gustav Del Valle and this big Jim Christensen. We're all launching our boats. Paul Damon, Terry Lentz. This was to be a great day for Terry Lentz. Just one great day. All divers, all countries were going out. And every diver had his own boat with one official in it, official and a rower. And the official had flares. If the diver was down over 3 minutes, they would fire the flare to get the scuba divers in to see if they could find him. Unfortunately, during this meet, we lost 2 divers. We lost Jules Corman and Joseph from Yugoslavia. Jules Corman was the 1958 World Championship from France. And slight of build, there's Jules Corman right there. This is the last picture ever taken of him. Very, very good diver. But he went on to the great beyond doing what he loved to do, spearfish. So, and then Joseph from Yugoslavia, they didn't find him for 2 days. So here's the way it was. The big boat lined up and pulled its 3 small boats along behind the individual boats. Here's one that sank in tow. It just couldn't take the bow waves from some of the bigger boats, and it sank. So the diver went and got his number, and he's going to put it up on an extra boat that they have available for emergencies such as this. Then you start diving. Now this diver is right up against the cliff, and you'll see as he dives, he's got a line tied to his boat, and down he goes. He's negatively weighted, so that when he doesn't have to swim, he breaks over, and the weights just take him on down. And this diver is from Italy, and he's using a spring gun. Just kind of guides in on the fish. Very clear water, and the fish didn't start in Malta until you got to about 80 feet. We didn't use this particular method in the United States. What we do is we take our gun up and down with us. We had no lines to the surface. But they kind of like this idea here where they can let go of the gun, swim to the surface, and then they pull their fish up behind them. Deep diving in Malta. That's why we lost 2 divers. See, it's a long way to the surface. Conditioning. These athletes they're well trained. They train for years to get down to 60 feet. and they were trained a couple more years to get down to 80 feet, and pretty soon they're world-class divers. The average dive, I guess, for an average diver is probably 45 seconds to a minute. We were diving 3 minutes to 3.5 minutes. I made one 4-minute dive during the World Championship. And then when it's all over, you take your fish and you take them to the weigh-in and hope you have enough to win. They had judges from all over the world. They count each fish, they weigh each fish, and we got some, these over there, the grouper are called churnia. We got some, and these fish were also donated to the convent. This is Janussi from Italy. There's some nice fish. Don Domenico from Florida. Excellent diver. Terry Lentz. Not only did Terry Lentz have the biggest fish, he had the most fish. And when they started piling Terry's fish on the scale, people were oohing and awing because the kilos just kept mounting up. Couldn't believe what he did. He's the first diver from the United States ever to win the World Championship. Since 1959 to today, he's the only one that has ever done it, accomplished this feat. There's the team afterwards, kind of celebrating. We came in 3rd overall as a team. And there's Terry Lentz with his World Championship trophy. Great guys. Big Jim Christensen, Don Domenico, Paul Damon, and yours truly, Del Wren. You can see the flags are at half-mast. That's for our comrades who went along into the great beyond for what they love doing best, underwater spearfishing.